Yo, what's up, guys? I'm cutting it close. Actually, interestingly enough, I did not sleep very late last night. I think we went to bed like 2 hours earlier than we usually do, but somehow I didn't wake up until like 45 minutes before the server goes down. And, I gotta do the amount of videos that I put on the schedule, or the admins get pissed at me. So, um, here I am doing the second video that I promised. So we're just going to continue with the discussion about the new updates coming with Senior God, or at least the updates that are on the Chinese server. So I'm going to bring up some of the website information, but I'm also going to be in Chaos Sacred, I guess. Might as well get that last few bit of XP and Jungle Fire. All right, let's see. Let's go in here. All right. Start the quest. Just gonna do these last two things before we open up the browser and start actually talking about it. Oh, so I gotta kill him though. Just one, or it's 5 XP. I have a good amount of stuff done, so we should be fine. Oh man. Now we can do this. Alright, so the other part of these new updates that I think are pretty interesting, well, I would definitely say are the cream de crop, are these senior god pets. Well, I actually don't know the exact translated name, but we're gonna find out. Is over on this tab right now in the Chinese Eudemons profiles. Let's see right here. Okay. Yeah, here we go. So this is the guy that is the strongest new Eudemon. He puts the Lila, he puts everything that you've ever seen before to complete and utter shame. Tyne Huol, Carpenter God, has many titles such as the King of the Ancient World and the Crafter of the Artifact. Most of the most powerful weapons in the hands of the gods came from his hands. Therefore, this ancient source god has always been the key to balance of the gods. After a long slumber, Tyne Huol, Carpenter God, finally regained consciousness, and the holy hammer in his hand would surely create a new order. So this guy is like the one that has the low max attack but the high minimum attack. But still, even that considering, he has a 66.6 maximum physical attack growth and a 44.4 minimum attack growth for physical, okay? This guy is absolutely insane for the secondary pet. And if you go into the other Eudemons profile, so if I say return, they show it. I don't think Almighty Pet. Let's look here. Oh, expand all maybe. These guys are strong, but they're not the same thing. We have those now, and they can't be composed. They're really annoying. I think. Where are they? Genshin? I don't even know what Genshin means though. Okay. Yeah, these are really cool because these almighty pets are like, if I show you like her stats, actually where's his life growth minimum, all of these rarities are non-rare. Shit, getting a little bit of laggy here. So these are non-rares, and they all kind of look pretty cool, but they all have around the same identical stats. And these are all ways that you can get um, through like login bonuses. You can get through things, but they all have really amazing stats, and they're basically just the replacement tank for the new game until you get the whatchamacallit, uh, until you get the oh boy, my brain just died. Until you get the stone that allows you to get all three limited pets. So the Storm Dragon just has really, really ridiculous physical defense and maybe magic growth, but he's also a mount. Okay, he's the first flying mount pet that's see both of these that are really cool that you can actually farm yourself, and I really like that because you don't have to like buy an Eudemon egg in order to get a cool looking mount pet. You can literally just farm it, and so I think that's pretty cool. And then you have these guys, and these actually remind me of the thing you have to kill in Sky Tower, right? And they have a 44.4 maximum magic growth limit. I don't know how good that is or how bad, honestly. It could be amazing, but I don't really use mage pets. Obviously, I'm a warrior main. Now this guy, all right, look at that. Look at this shit, right? He has a 44 P defense growth limit, all right, and he has 138.75 life growth. That is almost double from the next highest life growth on any pet we've seen so far on the American servers. And I'll read you through his description quick. Actually, let me see if my character is actually in it. Damn it. Alright, as the son of the supreme god, the holy steel guard guarded the holy silence and returned. And I remember these are translated from Chinese, so they're a little from the ruins of the beginning of the world until he fell asleep. His image is like a giant made of rocks, with three faces representing the brave, wise, and sage. And the runes engraved on his body record the deeds of every hero. Now the source god has awakened, and the immortal epic will be continued. Pretty cool, right? And then we have this guy, which it looks like this is probably going to be a guy that a lot of mages are going to use because he has a 92.5% life growth, which is very reasonable and tankish, I guess. But his attack growth is 46.62. It's the highest I've personally seen so far. So definitely, if you want like a really crazy, um, you know, magic DPS that also has the capability of being a backup tank, this is your guy, I guess. He looks pretty cool too, I guess. Okay, and then let's read his description. Coffee, the lifeblood of gutting through the day. Alright, so Silent Knight Hades lives deep at the end of the eternal night forbidden domain in ancient books. He is described as a cruel and majestic king, holding on Ash's hourglass in the charge of the witnessing the demise of everything. At the beginning of the creation of the world, he with Yong. I know they're going to change the names because they always do that when they go onto the American servers. They make them less Chinese, I guess, but with Yongye forbidden domain. But once he fell into a long, deep sleep, now the ruler of the kingdom of death returns again, and he will control the new order of God's domain with the rod of death in his hand. So, now, exit out his tab. We already did this one. He's the one that has the 66.6 P attack. He has 44.4. So his main is P defense, which is 33.3. Not as high as Holy Steel, because his growth limit is 44.4 for secondary. But he still looks pretty cool, and he has a really high he has got really high magic gain actually. All right, let's look at this dude. He is the Saint Wang Wing. That's kind of a weird name. And he doesn't seem super special in any particular way. He's got a really high max life growth that starts, and his physical defense with his maximum P attack is actually pretty high. But obviously, the Sky Firecrafter is much better. Um, Now, if we go into single stat rankings and we go into maximum physical attack, um, uh, for primary, uh, okay, so it is him actually. He is the highest. Now, interestingly enough, though, there are a lot of non-rare pets now that have 60 physical attack. I'll show you. So if you go to native pets, this Jade Sword, um, oh no, it's not. Wait, which one is it? I just saw this pet. I know he has a really high maximum, I think. Yeah, see, his maximum physical attack growth is 60. Um, he doesn't. Ghost Rat. Right here, he has 60 growth attack, right? He's a Zodiac pet. The Lulu, of course, the main P attack one does have 60 growth. And then we have like these. We have quite a few now. Actually, I see a lot of people using this mount. I guess it counts as a flying mount. It does look kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if this is just really easy to get, and that's why everyone uses them, though. Um, Here's a new pet I haven't seen before. But he's just P defense. I'm not really interested in that, you know. Because we all know that the best stat for tanking is actually life growth because of all the new D-Fire, you know, like tenacity and stuff. Mm. So you acquire him, sold in Magic Stone Store, Little Sweetheart, Net Dragon microtransactions, and he's a giveaway thing. Okay, so he's just basically a media pet. But he must be pretty easy to get because I see quite a few videos and forum posts where people are using him in order to show like new content stuff. But most of these pets should be coming out within the next um, 2 or 3 updates. Like I said, really only like the new stuff isn't going to be out for like another year or two. But that's mostly more dungeon stuff that they are going to be adding. Like I think the Universal XO dungeon actually, sadly, is probably going to be another year or two away. But that's fine with me because I would be just quite happy with having a new set of really strong pets that are easier to get. You know, well, guaranteed to get is a better way of putting it than all the other stuff that's been out. And yeah, okay, mic is working, but hello, mate. You have a schedule already streaming. I can only schedule the days, not times. Days, not time. I have pretty bad internet. Uh, Internet upstairs, and I don't really know when and when not my wife or her mom needs to use the downstairs. So I can't really make a reliable hour for my schedules. I hope that make things make sense. Like right now, my wife needs to call people, so she's waiting for me to finish, and she was down here when I came down here anyways. I can't like just tell you guys like, oh hey, I'm gonna be on at this time. It just doesn't work like that. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to. So.
You need to call people.
Oh, I thought you did. That's why you asked me to be quiet.
I texted them.
Oh, okay. Well then,
Some people hasn't seen the email, so some people might come up here. I locked the door, but still they shouldn't see you. They can't see you.
okay, okay,
Do you understand?
okay, okay. I guess that clears it up, but it also solidifies my point. There's a lot of things that happen I don't know about, and I can't just say, hey, I'm gonna show up at this time, and then you know, I wish I could. It's just and it's nobody's fault. It's just what happens when you live with other people. A lot of things like that happens for her because I live with her, so it's just part of the way things are in life. But yeah, sorry guys, I can't really just uh, give you guys a time. I wish I could. Um, and like I said, besides, I'm trying to migrate away from playing this game as much. But the sad thing is even though I've tried to make some extra effort to distance me from the computer, the only thing that's really happened is I just sleep more. I mean, it's good to get sleep, I guess, but I would like to be doing other stuff than sleep for an extra 4 or 5 hours. However, all right, now I'm gonna cover in some other stuff too. Let's see if there's any really cool mounts coming out. I don't even know what this. Remember, they have him in the mall right now in that sale, but he doesn't look really cool to me. So it looks like the order of these updates is we are actually not too far away because look, we have them. They came out all at the same time. They just had a sale with him and him. So these guys are out, and then these guys are out. So the next ones to come out in order look like to be the Lulu pets, and then these guys. I don't really know what Jin Maoshu is really gonna give. He might give an ability or something, but I'm pretty sure that around the time these girls come out is when we're gonna get the update for the spider boss that gives the where it's like a dungeon for D-Fire and you get to do multiple bosses for a higher chance at getting a D-Fire. Um, but I think that and that dungeon are going to be coming out around the same time. So it's the next update, as you can see. It's very soon. It's not like it's a super far time away. I would like to see what Lulu pets look like when they're the actual mounts, but it doesn't show it. I don't. Yeah, I don't see. Oh, so so they're flying mounts. That's interesting. Okay, so they look like a little fat hamster with a pair of angel wings and a halo carrying you around in a cloud. That's weird. Well, I guess that answers that question. All right, I got two more. So what happens? I'm not gonna say anything specific. Don't worry, but I want to say something to my wife quick. Sorry, guys. Like I said, my energy's low anyways. I just woke up. So what happens if your sisters come back? The test comes back negative. Then are you gonna reopen the school? No, no, no. I'm not saying anything specific. It's just like, are we gonna reopen or?
Later.
Okay. But man, I'm so congested right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice, but like I feel like I got like a sack in my throat. It's really weird. feeling. Uh,
See?
what?
Later.
Oh, okay. I already talked about me being sick on stream before. It's nothing new. Oh, you know what? Actually, there's something I gotta do. I gotta go on my other account right now, and I can claim the rewards. For the if this transfer is gonna work. Oh, Jesus. Oh, there we go. It worked. It did. Oh, it didn't crash the game. Thank God. Such a pain in the fucking ass. Some slow shit, man. Right. Quest. I'm gonna claim that one because I want my. Actually, I can start using those pretty soon, so maybe I will keep them. Yay! Throw these away. Don't need them. Oh wait, I'm not gonna have 3,000. So what am I missing? Guardian, Hereditary, Acrobat. Oh, it's the Acrobat. Damn, I gotta get the Lila appointed to him. Actually, interestingly enough, I don't think I've appointed her as an Acrobat in like a week to gain any rewards. So I think I can appoint her. If not, I can't. I'll appoint the Panda with 60 stars, so I should be fine. Alright, let's go back to my main and make sure I'm on the Origins. Okay, sweet, I am on one. Oh, okay, wait, actually, we gathered everything, so we can stop doing this. Yeah, I'm really disappointed because there there was somebody who was selling a 211 star layered, okay, and they were selling it for basically the same price as the 166 I bought, plus like 5K. Well, I would have had enough to buy it, but I don't now because I already bought the rabbit. So I'm actually losing out 60 um, BP because I bought the wrong pet. It's super depressing, but whatever. Um, I'll live. I'll live, but I don't even know if I can convert to layered as a warrior, so I probably dodged a bullet. But I don't want to do a non-convergible because I've made that mistake before, and trust me, it's a real pain in the ass when you get a pet that you can't converge and you're doing something like Red Abyss. You have to do everything manually. Yeah, I don't like it, so it's not that big of a deal. Alright, so we gotta decompose these. Yes, confirm. I haven't done Ancient Tomb in like a while. It's been days since I've done an Ancient Tomb. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I just want to get this to like plus 16, plus 17. But even if I'm doing 50k damage now, I'm like one of the only people on the server that's actually doing enough damage to do a hero. And so every time I try to find a hero team, and I invite people. Every time I'm doing it, nobody does enough damage. So I just end up like carrying a team, and I'm not strong enough to carry, so we can't do it. So it's annoying. I gotta wait for the rest of the server to catch up, but yeah, it's annoying. If I did like 100,000 damage, we could do it. But then I have all demon eyes, so there's no point. There's no reason for me to do it anymore because I can just have all demon eye. This game is kind of weird in that regard. I got about seven k EP left, and as I told you guys earlier, I'm spending 1k to get uh, my ruins maxed. So that's 6 BP. It's a really good deal actually. How much the guy's selling it for? So 6 BP from that, 3 BP on All Might, and then one more on Sassy Maki. And I think that's going to be about 15 more. So yeah, it'll be about 1,730. But I do plan on taking the money from the next time after I buy the fill egg and just finishing off getting her to 175 because I do want to use the 25 stars to feed the fill over the next month so I can transfer her as 175 star to other accounts, right? And then get those 3 universal 25 stars. It's a really good reward, to be sharing on your halls. So I definitely am gonna get her another 6 marks up. It's pretty important, actually. Now, like I said, I could do it right now. I have enough EP, but it's not worth spending all of my EP that I have right now just to do that when I could spend like 3k of this and I could get basically 15 battle points from it. So yeah, we're just gonna wait. Now this Thunder Rabbit is only on P8. Okay, so I could spend 800 EP and get 2 marks on him, and then another 1,000, and then get another 2 marks. So I could get him to 166 star pretty easily. I probably am gonna do that, even though he's not a permanent pet, just because I would like to be like 1,750 BP, 1,000, 40. Especially because Mr. Um, what's his face claims to be a #1 ranking in London now. He's never done that before, but now that I'm passing him, he's making some weird, obnoxious claims. He's like, I'm #1, or I'm in the top 3 or some shit like that. I don't know. Um, yeah, so he's claiming he can bring a 1,000, like basically a 1,000 star saint bear to the server, which I don't believe. I think he's just full of shit, but whatever. I'm so glad I didn't invest into getting a Wukong because they're basically going to be useless because all the new pets can be assigned to Dervish with some sort of special effect now. And the Wukong is just a DPS pet, but his DPS isn't even higher than anyone else right now. In fact, the Smithing God is way stronger, way higher growth rate than he is. And I think even he has like a skill purpose. Not quite sure, but I have heard there's a major purpose for the senior god pets. All right. There's more to cover from the Chinese servers, but I am kind of procrastinating at this point because we still got another 5 minutes until I can end the stream. Like I've reached the time limit, and I want to talk about the rest of the stuff in more videos. Because there's a lot of content to cover, but I don't want to mix the content up too much. It's annoying when that happens. I've watched videos where people try to cram too much in, and it's hard to watch. Well, I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do the chaotic cranny. I mean, I can do eternal hell for my character solo, but uh, the rewards are like basically the same. I think only like once in like 10 runs I get a hellfire, and I don't care about getting one jungle fire anymore. It's more about getting the composing material. So we're gonna do a chaotic cranny. All right, let's I gotta start doing. I wish they had different difficulties of chaotic cranny so you could cards, but whatever. I know the whole point is just to get material fodder, but it would be nice to get a little bit more. Just, yeah, there we go. I was like, what? All right, there we go. Basically, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to wait till Priest and a couple of the other players that do like Eternal Hells and like Ancient Tunes, like right after server downtime, finally catch up because all of their DPS is like really low. They only do like 20,000 damage in the new quests, so I can't really like team with them yet. But I think in like a month they're going to be strong enough to where they could maybe do a hero normal, and then if it's worst to worst, and I still haven't had a reliable team from any of them, then there we go. I'll be able to. Oh, I opened the box. I'll be able to team with them then. Alright, decompose. Confirm. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this to plus 16 this week. Actually, let's check the internal store and how many more I can buy. Two more. So that's what is that? 2,000 more. So 4,000. And how much my level on it? 4,000 is 7,000. So if I do Chaos Sacred and I actually manage to wake up during a Evil Abyss, then yeah, I'll probably get a plus 16 this week, like halfway through plus 16 to 17, and then I'll have to wait for the store to reset. So I'll get to 2020 next week, like probably beginning next week. I'll just buy up all the stuff I'm missing. But one thing I need to worry about is I'm really low on star points. But whatever, I can buy those from the Eternal Store too. It's not a big deal. Mm. All right, so oh yeah, let's compose the spirit Ka a little bit because it is important that I get this finished. Alright, so I'm gonna have to buy some more Eudemon clovers, and we're gonna open. Let's see here. Let's put. Oh, here. Actually, I don't need to buy more clovers. I already got some. We got one, two. Okay, why are those different? Okay, I don't get it. Why are those not converging? Oh, I can just do this one. So we got another Universal 24. Oh my god, it's full of shit. This is not what I wanted. Okay, it's gotta be something I can drop. Okay, I can't use those. I was curious if I could, but I can't. I can't make crystals out of those, so that's completely useless. Um, let's put Clark box in, and the another god tier in. Okay, that puts me at 45, and then what I can do is I can open up. Oh my god, I can't. Oh, it's completely full. Oh shit. Okay. Now I got enough room. If anyone's wondering why I'm doing this, it's because of the hero packs. it also just fills everything up. Actually, let's see if I can use this for anything. I guess I'll just. You never know. Sometimes it's instant. Okay. Goddess. You can't even use it. Damn. I really want to get him to 20 star like today or tomorrow, but I just don't think I'll be able to do it. I don't really like to spend my money on this, but whatever. I mean, buy Eternal Shards and fucking Crystal Packs, but it's a broke ass alt. I can't do it any other way. Oh, you know what's interesting? I know this is off topic to the video title, but I did actually figure out how to use the 25 stars that you get for free to feed onto a main that has maxed out or their main composing. You orb compose them from the store. I was seeing Mikasa Ackerman. She's got like a 600 star, and she put out all these archers called Futurama, and I knew it was her because I was watching what pets they were transferring over. And she just sat there for like 2 hours, catching 25 stars from all of these archers, like probably 50, like not even a joke. And I'm like, what is she doing? Like, what's the point? Because I know that pet's like 500 star. There's no way it can compose 25 stars. And then I was looking at the 25 stars, and they were sitting there composing the 25 stars with the free stuff they got. And so she had it to the point where she had like probably 10 31.5 star universals on all of the Futuramas. Like, that's a lot of composing. And they all did 210 orb, 210 agate, and then 3 main composes with 6 stars. And that put them at 31.5. And she went down the line, and I think within 2 hours, she was able to go through all the Futurama's 31.5s, but she legitimately went from 506 star pet to 518. Like, she got a lot of marks from that. I was like shitting bricks. I was like, holy crap, dude! Like, that's crazy. So that's how they get these. So that's how free to play players on some servers get like 1,000 star pets. Is they make a lot of archers, like that guy said in chat, and then they orb and egg at them, and then they 6 star them twice, and then that will put them at 31.5, and then they have infinite composing because you can compose them infinitely once they're at 30 marks. I don't know why the 31.5 is so important. I think maybe that's just to get a little bit extra growth rate, but yeah, it's pretty interesting the way that actually works. I was really impressed, actually. Okay, and then I know I'm using up special XP balls, and I like to do that for my main, but this is pretty important because I eventually do want to get him. I do want to get this guy to 20 star, like 30 star ASAP, because the whole point is for me to get the extra 5 BP from this. Because having him 70 star is the missing puzzle piece for me to be at 1,750 marks right now. And then also, when I get my next EP payout in a couple days, I plan on using the EP to get my D-Fire rank around right here. So I'm going to be able to do the next composing, right? And right here, you see there's a guy with less than 21,000 D-Fire, and the whole reason he's there is because he did the Demigod Phase 2, okay? So once I do Demigod Phase 2, and I have like 21,000 BP, 21,000 D-Fire. It'll put my rank sub 50, and I'll get another like 8. Sorry, like another 5 BP from the rank. So this rank being sub 50, and my rank for the Spirit Macaw is going to put me at 1,750 BP, And then I'm just going to be able to fill. I'm not really going to matter too much if 4 passes me or not, because with all the new content coming out, I want my fin to be like 200 stars. So I'm going to focus a lot of money and a lot of resources to get my fin to 200 star. And then I'll probably get my Lilith to 200 star too. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to sit at 200 stars and 160 star WAD probably for like the next 6 months. I don't really care if I get passed by too many people, because I'm just waiting for that militia pet to come out, so I can have her as my replacement for the tank, because she's just as strong as a panda, and she with P growth, and she's stronger than a Tifa with attack. So I'm gonna wait until she comes out, and then I'm gonna grow her to 200 star, and then I'll have 3 200 star pets, and then I'm gonna just build them up as a BP, like those will be the BP pets. And then when the senior god pets come out, that's when I'm gonna make another replacement, and try to do something with like another attack, set up. We'll see. All right, well, it's about to be server downtime, and luckily I went past the 30 minutes, so I actually get credit now for another stream, so that's good. Let's do my sign-in bonus, and then I'm going to probably end the stream in the next couple minutes. 2 minutes. So we did it. Double stream, just like I told the company. Yes. Alright, actually, there's no point in doing this guy again, because it's going to be server reset in 3 minutes, so I might as well just log them all off. Yeah, in 2 minutes. I'm done in 2 minutes. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna stop now. I'm getting pressured to stop anyways, and I was planning to stop, so I'll see you guys tomorrow, really just later today for me, probably around 10 o'clock my time. So what is that? 6 hours? About 6 more hours. See you guys. All right. If you guys enjoyed the video, and you want to see more content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.